Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Peter, and in this short video I'll be discussing quickly 3 things you can do with the Fibonacci tool, or let me say 3 things I love to use the Fibonacci tool. I love to use the Fibonacci tool to do. So first thing, I use it to follow your trend. Second, to know the market sentiment, and then third, to draw my key levels. So let's get into the discussion. Now, what is the Fibonacci tool? Now, if you don't know anything about the Fibonacci tool, you should watch one of my long videos where I explain. I have like 4 of them on this channel where I explain in details what the Fibonacci tool is. So, and then how to use it appropriately for profitable trading. So, this is the Fibonacci tool, and then anytime you are getting to use a Fibonacci tool, either it is an uptrend or a downtrend, there's a way to use it. So if you are new on this channel, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be notified, and then please turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified when new videos drop. So also do like this video. It will help other people see it. So like I was saying, this is the Fibonacci tool, and when you are working on an uptrend, you draw it from the swing low to swing high. When you are working on the downtrend, you draw it from a swing high to swing low. So in this particular example, where is swing low, where is swing high? So this is the low, this is the high. I'm focusing on this space. Now this is the low, this is the high. So we're just going to draw from here down to this eye here. Then we adjust. So we need to adjust to be able to pick the wicks. So I know some people draw their fib from the body, but I love to draw mine from the wicks because it makes a lot of sense to me. So now if we assume that all of these haven't happened yet, you can see this retracement that happened at 61.8. Now there are 3 levels you should always watch out for: 30.2, 50.0, 61.8. But let me quickly tell you this for free. When you're on D1, I believe every level on fib is very important, especially the 76.7, 78.6. Especially this year in 2020, we've seen many retracements happen on 70.7, 80 and 78. So you should always watch out for that and know what you're looking for when it comes to confirmation, so that you will not be taking a trade too early. So like I said, this happened on 61.8, and then you will have joined this trend upward from there. So that's one to use it to ride a trend. So the second thing is to use it to know the market sentiment. So how do I do that? So once market is still within the 30.2, 50.0, 61.8, I am looking for a buy. That is the truth. I am looking for a buy. But once it crosses over to once it breaks 61.8, breaks 70, now my buyer starts changing to a sell. I'm looking for an opportunity to short this market. So I'll probably wait for a retest of 51.8, then sell all the way down to 100, or wait for a retest of 70, then sell from there. But one thing is this: once market breaks 38.2, 50.0, 61.8, now my sentiment of buy is now changing to the sell sentiment. So that's quickly, and I want to hope you understand that perfectly well. The third one is this: I used my fib to draw my key levels, and this is how I do that. So now this is a chart without period separator, but I want to now put in my period separator. If you don't know anything about period separator, if you found this video from somewhere, just go back to my channel and then watch a short video I made on period separator. It will really help you. So the video is tagged somewhere around here. So that is it. So I have my period separator, and then once I put up my fib, Now adjust it. Now you won't ask, the last time I used this fib, which was the first point I mentioned, this was where I put my 0.0. Now I'm putting it somewhere here. Now this is the reason. Now using my fib to draw my key level is different from using it to ride a trend. Now using it to ride a trend, remember I said that we want to believe that all of this hasn't happened yet. So, but then using it to draw key level, now I'm focusing on current market price. So this is December, this was November. So I'm using the data of November to draw key levels for December. So that's why I extended my fib to this point. So once I've done that, then I mark all key levels here. Now sometimes you don't get all the key levels you want or using fib, but then it also does not defeat the fact that fib can help you draw your key levels accurately. That's the keyword here, accurately. So that's it. And let me also quickly say this: using fib to trade now is not an independent strategy. So you don't just say I pull up my charts, then I just pull up my fib and that's all. Now as a price action trader, you want to make sure that you hold the idea of confluence. You want to hold the idea of confluence higher than any individual strategy. So what do I mean by that? You don't just trade based on fib alone, or based on key levels alone, or based on anything alone. You want to have 2 or 3 confluences before you take a trade. That is, for example, you saw a trade, it's on a higher low. I mean, it's on a lower high. Now that lower high is on a fib level, and then that also is also a confluence with few other things. So it increases your confidence in taking a trade like that. That is what we are talking about. It increases your confidence in taking a trade like that, not just trading based on just one thing. It increases your chances of failure, of losses. So confluence is the major concept when it comes to trading profitably, having a profitable trading. So you want to make sure that you have as much confluence on your trade as possible. And then you don't want to be you don't just want to be trying every method around. You want to sit down and get a trade that can give you the kind of reward you want. In another video on this channel, I discuss risk to reward, which is the most undervalued and the most unpopular concepts when it comes to profitable and sustainable trading in forex or in trading generally. So there's a video on risk to reward on this channel, and I challenge you to go watch it. It will help your trading. It will change your trading totally. So that's that about using fib to ride a trend, to draw your key level, and to be able to know your market sentiment. If you have gotten value in this video, kindly like and kindly subscribe. Also do well to turn on the notification bell so it can be notified when quality videos like this drop on this channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.